The next thing that happened after being single, oddly, is marriage. And that's where I get to jump in, the whole marriage thing. So, first note, I understand you had to get permission from Chris's parents in order to get a wedding license. Because
he wasn't 21.
Yeah, he was a few days shy of 21.
But girls could get married at 18.
Yeah, you only had to be 18.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That was the way it was.
Wait, so you were cool to get married, but you had to get permission from his parents?
His parents had to go with us to the courthouse and sign it. Wow. And they said they're taking pictures and giggling at us.
And there's the pictures right there.
Oh, look at that.
So you're cool to get married, you're all grown up, and he's this little kid that's got to get permission from the parents, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's going to change.
Margaret wrote in her diary, "Today I called the church and reserved the sanctuary for the 19th of December at 7:30 p.m. for our wedding. I got so excited that I could hardly talk to the wedding hostess."
Yeah.
So speaking of, earlier we talked about how he was a big spender. Their budget is out of sight. They $6 for guest book gifts, $46 for flowers, $200 for reception. So the list kind of goes on, and they spent a total $415.
Oh my God!
But the flowers, it was Christmas, and so Christmas Cathedral decorated. Right. And they said, "We're sorry, our stuff is all up, so you can't do anything, different. I hope you don't mind. But if you'd like to make like a $15 donation, done."
Right?
Nice, yeah.
Gorgeous.
So apparently that $415 budget, you were short $116.
Yep. We hope we get it in wedding gifts.
So yeah, the sanctuary was already decorated for Christmas with poinsettias. Is
Wow. Yeah, beautiful. Christmas trees,
Oh, you
and
guys.
candles in the windows.
just a bunch of kids.
That's Megan. There's Maggie.
That's me.
Oh.
Yeah, so the wedding party is Jim Broughton, Pat Lewis, Chick Taylor, Ken Browning, Fred Wilfred. Is that right?
Yeah.
Carol Blackwood, Linda Taylor. You were in the wedding party. You were in the wedding party twice, weren't you? For the 20-year anniversary thing.
You bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just nod and smile. Yeah. Megan was the flower girl. So since the wedding was at 7:30 p.m., they didn't arrive in the hotel until about 2 a.m. Slept in until about noon, checkout time. And we're thrilled that after years of dating, it was now, quote, okay, unquote, for them to not have to go to their separate homes each night.
Aww.
And then it was, quote unquote, legal to stay out all night together. Margaret wrote January 12, 1987, "When we drove away from the church on our honeymoon, I remember being so delighted that we could go away for days and nights, and our parents approved. And it was legal." That seemed like such a treat after our dating years. Now when we get to get off together alone, I feel that same delight. So drove up the Coast Highway using Chris's 1967 yellow Mustang.
Was that it?
I think there was a picture of it.
Yeah,
Looks
that's it.
white. It was yellow.
That's-
It was yellow.
Nice. Oh.
That was yellow?
It was light yellow.
So, okay, the
Lights
film
are
has
white.
faded, yeah. Stopped at Morro Bay for a meal, visited Hearst Castle, stayed in a motel in Carmel. I guess it was hard for you to get a hotel because the electricity was out. And then celebrated Chris's 21st birthday in a hotel room.
In San Jose.
So, yeah.
You guys are
That picture, Chris looks like.
Oh, there's yellow.
There's the yellow.
There's where we stayed for first night.
So Mom wrote, "I also remember that first Christmas together when we came home to open our wedding gifts. All 200 or so of them. Wow, what a high time. But soon, reality was to set in, and we had some time to learn, and so much growing up to do. I love you for your patience as your child bride stumbled along. I sure am glad we both knew Jesus because he got us through it all."
Did you get your 168 for the wedding, in the wedding gifts? The money.
The money that you needed, yeah.
Yeah, we're paid up. We're
You're paying
Yeah, paid off already.
So some of these other pictures are
Bethany.
the 20th anniversary,
Taylor Grande.
wedding anniversary. Chris reenacted the entire wedding at Grandma and Papa's house. The wedding cake even had the actual bride and groom statue from their original wedding on top. Bethany was the flower girl. And then it looks like Linda. Linda was in the wedding party.
The anniversary.
Yeah, me, Matt, and Tim, a result of the original wedding ceremony. We got to be in the wedding party for the 20th.
Yeah.
And Megan as well. Marion was in the wedding party. So it was a complete surprise. Were you
Yeah, not a
completely
surprise.
surprised?
Yes.
Totally?
I would not make a good detective. I don't notice what's going
That's
on.
awesome. It's fun to plan parties for her because she doesn't catch on, right?
No,
It's good.
not paying attention.
So basically, they sent the children, that Randy, Matthew, Tim, and Bethany people, to Chris's parents' house for the day, so that Chris and Margaret could spend the day together. Chris had purchased a new dress and winter coat, etc.
for Margaret.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Margaret.
That's good to know. Thanks. I was kind of worried.
Oh, this is funny because you were supposed to arrive at Grandma and Papa's house for a quote little get together, which is kind of like what we just
What
did
you
to
guys
you
did.
today.
Yeah. There's a
So, like,
pattern here.
I was worried that you would key into this.
Oh.
But I guess it's been a while since your 20th anniversary.
And so that was for your 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
He surprised
Yeah.
you with another wedding, like a.
Yeah.
We did renewal
Renewal
of
vows.
wedding.
They did the whole entire wedding.
We had the procession music and everything.
Renee,
Yeah.
there are times, there are holidays and stuff, and he'll say, I couldn't think of anything to get you, so I didn't get you anything.
Oh, okay.
That's the way he is.
Bring that up.
But he
No,
was.
no, I understand.
Okay.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
That's because you
Yeah.
make up for it when
Raise
it
the
happens.
oaths.
That
It
was
doesn't have to be a
awesome.
big time every time.
That
There
was
you go.
awesome, that's right.
So the wedding ceremony was totally reenacted in the family room, including playing the recording of the actual wedding march from 20 years ago as Margaret walked down the aisle.
That's so cute.
It's a good thing Grandma and Papa's had a long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
After eating, Margaret was then told she would not be going home that night, but would instead be traveling for the next week up the California coast. Since
The second honeymoon.
she hadn't packed anything for the trip, on the way, Chris purchased her all new clothes, including underwear, as well as hair curlers.
a guy.
Wow.
That was fun.
So that previous picture
But
was
he-
that you guys going in to get your marriage license?
Yeah. But
Okay.
he would travel and they would give him per diem and stuff, and so what he would do is like eat at McDonald's and save the money. And save all year long so he can afford this.
Oh, that's so
Instead of going
cool.
down.
The night of the 30th year anniversary was a trip to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Lots of cool train stuff. And then a 40th anniversary dinner at the Monterey Beach Hotel. And then, is this a, 45th
45th.
is the train to Santa Barbara?
Yeah.
We're leaving
We're gonna do
tomorrow.
that.
Yeah.
Yay.
cool.
We're doing it early because our actual anniversary falls Christmas, birthdays, da 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 da. And he's too busy, so he said we're gonna celebrate early.
That's awesome.
I liked Chris's birthday. That was pretty cool on the trip.
And
Yeah.
so the 45th is what they're about to do. They're spending 2 full nights at the Santa Barbara Biltmore, the same room as the original honeymoon. Except for this time, they're going to arrive early in the evening instead of 2 in the morning.
The hotel was really jazzed too.
Yeah.
I told them that we were coming
That you're
back
coming
for
for-
45 years, and they found the same room, and they're gonna have amenities in there for us. We're
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Did they still have a record of your stay?
No, but
No.
Margaret
Yeah,
had
pictures.
written in her journal,
Okay.
had pictures of the room.
Did you send
So I
those to
sent them up to
them?
the hotel.
And they
We're checking
identified it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have the stone tablets anymore.